Hello everybody, I am Dhanush and today I will be teaching you about data structures. So let's start learning it. Now as you can see, I have opened my Jupyter notebook and this is about dictionaries. So dictionaries are data structures that are mutable and are accessed via their key values instead of their index as in a list. So this is one correction I wanted to make because in my previous video I had told that dictionaries are immutable. So they are actually mutable. And this is an example of a dictionary. So as you can see, all the elements are enclosed inside of flower brackets, and also the ones on the left are the key values, and on the right of the column is the element. Okay, so and as you can see, I told before too that uh, in general all the elements inside of data structures should be inside of quotes. Okay, and here I've even used double quotes to show that you can either use quotes or double quotes. So now let's create a dictionary. So let's name it as D and is equal to, and you can see I'm using flower brackets, and you can see an example. You can use either numbers, or also you can use strings, so it does not matter, you can use a combination of them. Okay, so let's write here red, so that's our key, and I'll put the column, and let's write car. So the left hand side of the column is the key, and on the right hand side is the value. Then as I already told you before, you should separate all of the elements using comma. Okay, and then let's write here yellow, comma, sorry, colon, and let's write bike, and then comma, and let's write blue, and colon, let's write cycle. Okay, and then now when I come down and write, you can either write D or print D. Okay, so now when I write D, you can see it, the dictionary comes here. Now what will happen if I write print D? So let's write it print and D. Okay, and now when I run it, yeah, it comes the same. Okay, now this is how you make a dictionary. Yeah, all the elements and key values should be inside of flower brackets, and the key and the value should be separated by colon, and uh, all the elements should be separated by comma. Okay, now now I'll show you how to access the element. Okay, so to access the element in a list, we need to write its index, but here it's easier, you just need to write its key. So we just need to write the name of the dictionary, and beside it, inside of square brackets, you need to write the key. So I want to access the element car, so as you can see, its key is red, so I just need to write red. And now when I run it, yeah, as you can see here, it's written car. So yeah, this is how you access the elements using the keys. Okay, and now you should remember that in a dictionary, the values, you can have similar values, but you can't have similar keys. All the keys are unique. Okay, now I'll show you what I mean. So I will write D is equal to, and inside of flower brackets we'll write the same dictionary we had written before. So red, colon, then comma, sorry, comma, and then yellow colon bike, and comma, and again blue colon, oops, I'm sorry, colon um, cycle, and um, and we'll again write red. Okay, red colon, and we'll write bus. Okay, and now when I write D and run it, you can see it's written red bus, yellow bike, blue cycle. So you can see here I written red car and also red bus at the last. But and when I ran it, it came red bus at the first. So why is this? Because in dictionaries the keys are unique. So you can't have two same keys in a dictionary. So what happens is that if you have two same keys, then the Python will consider the key which is associated with the last element in the dictionary. So as you can see here, the first element which is associated with red is car, and then Python will scan through it and see if there's any other uh, red if there's any other key called red in this dictionary. So you can see it's again there in the last. So since this is the last time red is used in this dictionary, Python considers bus and not car, as bus is the last element in this dictionary which is associated with red. Therefore, it removes the car, and in place of it, it just gives us red bus. So if I had more elements with the same key as red, then it would go to the uh, last element which is associated with the key called red. Okay, so here since it's bus, it prints this. Okay, now for example, you want to add a, value in the dictionary. So how do you do that? It's very simple. You just need to write D, and inside of square brackets, let's write I've used red, yellow, blue. Let's use green. Okay, now green, and this is equal to, so the key value green is equal to, let's say, um, train. Okay, train. And now when I come here and run this, you can see red bus, yellow bike, blue cycle, and green train. So there's no specific command for adding it in the middle of the dictionary. You can only use this and add it at the last of the dictionary. Okay, and it's the same thing if you want to delete a, a element from the dictionary. Okay, you just need to write delete and the name of the dictionary, and inside of brackets you should write the key and not the value. So I shouldn't this is the key and this is the value, so I need to write the key and not the value. Okay, and if I just write the key, it's enough. It will delete the full thing, the key and the value. So here now if I come and write here red, and now if I come here and run it, um, yeah, as you can see, this thing red bus is removed. It starts from yellow bike, blue cycle, and green train. So uh, now we know how to add and delete. It's really simple. So now let's learn how to access the keys. Like for example, you just want to see whether you just want to see the keys and not the full dictionary, or you don't just want to access the element using the key. I just want to once see all the keys. So to do that, it's really simple. Um, you just need to write uh, so to do that, you just need to convert. If you want to see the all the keys, you just need to see it in form of list or also for loops. So since we are not yet taught for loops, I'm just gonna show the method in which we convert it into a list. So to do that, you just need to convert it into a list. So for that, first you need to introduce a variable. So I'll take it as a and is equal to list and then curve bracket. So now this whatever I write in inside of this list gets is a list. Okay, so this dictionary, I'm writing the name of dictionary D, so it's now a list, and then dot keys and curve brackets. Okay, and now when I write print um, print a, and now when I run it, you can see only the keys get printed: yellow, blue, green. So you can see here yellow, blue and green. Okay, so that's how you access only the keys, and it's the same for accessing only the elements. So same thing, you can write b is equal to list. This too you need to convert it into a list, and inside of curve brackets d dot, this time values, and then put the curve brackets again. And now when we come here and write um, print b, and now when I run it, you can see only the values get printed. Now you want to print both the keys and the values, so you can either write on the name of the dictionary, or you can do the same thing here, but instead you can just write the name of the dictionary. So same thing, list, and here, oops, sorry, the spelling is wrong, list, and inside of brackets you need to write the name of the dictionary dot items. Okay, and then put curve brackets, and then now when we write here print and see, and now when I run it, you can see the you can see the keys and the values both get printed, as you can see it here. You can also put lists inside of dictionaries and also dictionaries inside of dictionaries. So for that, I'll make a new dictionary. So h is equal to, an inside of flower brackets, I'll write red colon, let's say car, and comma blue colon, colon, let's write bike, and now I'll write here yellow colon. Here I'll put list. Okay, so for creating a list, you need to put square brackets. Now here, let's say train and also bus. Okay, so now this is a list inside of a dictionary, and now I'll put comma, and now let's put a dictionary inside of a dictionary. So here I'll write green. You have not used green, it should be unique. And now here, to make a dictionary, put flower brackets, and inside of colon, let's say this is cycle, and this is a key value, and this is the key, and let the value be boy. Okay, boy, and then another uh, element. So let's write here plane, and then inside colon, and then here let's write man. Okay, So now this is a dictionary inside of a dictionary, and this is a list. Okay, so now if I come here and run it, you can see a red car, blue bike, yellow train and bus, and is green is the key for this full dictionary. So if I come here and write um, H, and let's write here inside of square brackets, I'll write here yellow. And now when I run this, you can see the full list gets printed. That's train and bus. And if I come here and I just want to access bus, so since this is a list, I need to use the index of bus. So first let's write here yellow, the key for this list, and then here I'll put square brackets, and the index for bus is 1. And now if I run it, you can see bus gets printed because the index of bus is 1. Now what about this dictionary? So I'll write here H, and inside of square brackets the key for the dictionary, which is green. Now if I run it, you can see the whole dictionary gets printed. Now what if I just want to access, let's say, boy? So as you can see, the key of boy is cycle. So I just need to write the name of the dictionary H, and the key for the dictionary, that's this dictionary. So that's green, and the key of boy, because I want to access boy. So you can see it's cycle. Okay, and now when I run it, okay, so I got it wrong because here instead of cycle I've written silke, silke. So that's due to my spelling mistake. I got it wrong. So since I've made the mistake there, here too I should write the same mistake. Please, uh, you need to write the correct spelling. Since this is a tutorial, I'm just doing this mistake, but please get your spellings right. And now when I run it, you can see it comes properly, boy, because cycle is the key for this boy. Guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you understood all about dictionaries and you can practice this at home. Yeah, and that's all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel and keep rising.